Dr. Anthony Fauci tells CBS News he will go into modified quarantine following exposure to a White House staffer who tested positive for the coronavirus. Fauci says he is low risk based on the type of exposure he had to the staffer and is quarantining out of an abundance of caution.
Fauci, who is the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases and a member of the White House Coronavirus Task Force, will stay at home, work remotely via teleconference and wear a mask continually for 14 days. Fauci said he may go into his NIH office during this time, but he will be the only person there.
Fauci also said if he is asked to go the White House or appear at a congressional hearing, he will, but wear a mask and socially distance. Fauci is currently scheduled to appear before a Senate committee hearing Tuesday.
Fauci tested negative for the coronavirus Friday.
Several White House staffers and Secret Service members have tested positive for the coronavirus over the last week. Among those who tested positive was a U.S. military aide assigned to the White House as a valet to President Trump. Both Mr. Trump and Vice President Mike Pence have been tested for the coronavirus again following news of the valet's positive result.
A senior White House official told CBS News that Pence is taking no new precautions and will not be isolating in any way.
Officials said White House senior advisor Stephen Miller, whose wife, Katie Miller, tested positive Friday, will have his movements limited and will not have any exposure to senior members of the administration such as Mr. Trump or Pence. The officials also told CBS News the number of White House personnel who will be allowed near the president and vice president will be limited going forward.
Centers for Disease Control and Prevention Director Dr. Robert Redfield will also be teleworking for the next 2 weeks after a low-risk exposure as well. Like Fauci, Redfield will appear at the White House if his presence is requested, but will follow CDC guidelines by having his temperature screened, wearing a face covering and socially distancing.
Food and Drug Administration Director Dr. Stephen Hahn will also self-quarantine for 2 weeks out of an abundance of caution, following an exposure to a White House staffer who tested positive for COVID-19, according to a statement from Senate Health Committee Chairman Lamar Alexander. Both Hahn and Redfield are scheduled to appear at the same hearing as Fauci on Tuesday, but Alexander has asked them to participate via video conference. Fauci is still expected to appear in person.
Major Garrett contributed reporting.